The war in Ukraine reaches its 100th day, if you can believe it. We thought it was important to take stock of where we are. Christopher Caldwell, a contributing editor at the Claremont Review of Books, wrote a stunning guest essay in the New York Times arguing that the conflict is spiraling out of control and how U.S. policymaking has contributed to that. He writes, even if we don't accept Mr. Putin's claim that America's arming of Ukraine is the reason the war happened in the first place, it is certainly the reason the war has taken the kinetic, explosive, deadly form it has. Our role in this is not passive or incidental. We've given Ukrainians cause to believe they can prevail in a war of escalation. That naturally may create among American policymakers a sense of moral and political obligation to stay the course, to escalate the conflict, to match any excess. Well, given that level-headed warning, this headline in The Hill caught our eye. 36 experts agree, stay the course in Ukraine. Now, the signatures naturally include a panoply of MSNBC and CNN green room fixtures, but we couldn't help but get the sense that we've heard this language before.
We are doing the right thing, and we must stay the course.
My message today to those in Iraq is we'll stay the course.
So are the many billions in weaponry that we're sending to Ukraine, are they really about ensuring a victory for Ukraine? Or is it just needlessly extending the bloodshed as part of some elite vanity project from a foreign policy establishment that's been wrong on most everything during the last 2 decades? Joining me now is Glenn Greenwald, co-founder of The Intercept and author of Securing Democracy. Glenn, how many times have we heard this stay the course, victories around the corner, we got them on the run, let's surge and do, pick your city or town? Are you surprised by this at this point?
Every time I've been on your show to talk about this war from the start, the theme has always been the one question that's most important happens to be the one never being asked, which is in what way does this war serve the interests of the American people? It doesn't. Obviously, it serves the interest of a tiny sliver of people in Washington, weapons manufacturers, people in the security state who get money and power from these sorts of things. And right at the moment when their market for these weapons disappeared, when the U.S. finally got out of Iraq and Afghanistan, lo and behold, there's this new market in Ukraine. And I think the op-ed really reflects the fact of how suppressed the debate has been, because it points to things like, we've been in Ukraine since 2014. We've been arming them since at least 2017 or 2018 with heavy weaponry, making very provocative gestures toward Russia right on the other side of the border. And there's been an absence of any attempt to resolve the war diplomatically, which is what you would be doing, trying to solve it diplomatically if you actually cared about the Ukrainians. The Biden administration instead has been escalating the war seemingly deliberately, which is what you would do if you don't care about Ukrainians, but instead care about weapons manufacturers and the power of the U.S. security state.
Joe Biden, Glenn, is basically just a non-answer on what he believes needs to happen next. Watch.
Mr. President, does Ukraine have to cede territory to achieve some peace?
It's their territory. I'm not going to tell them what they should and shouldn't do. But it appears to me that at some point along the line, there's a settlement here. And what that entails, I don't know. But in the meantime, we're going to continue to put the Ukrainians in a position where they can defend themselves.
Glenn, Germany and France have already, just a few days ago, urged Russia to go back to the negotiating table. They want this over, clearly. It's killing their economies. And Biden's still meandering down this road of, well, we're going to keep sending more weapons there. What's your response to this?
So I think there's been a clear narrative shift in how the media has been describing this war over the last couple of weeks. That's quite notable. For the first 3 months, the media has barely acknowledged Russian advances at all. If you were listening to them, you would think that the Ukrainians have vanquished this much more powerful Russian military. Many times the experts said they were days away from a full-scale military collapse. And now the media is acknowledging that they have essentially consolidated control over large portions of eastern Ukraine, which is what Putin said from the beginning was his goal. So in order to actually expel the Russians from Ukrainian territory and go back to the pre-invasion borders, you would need a commitment over many years that would be extremely dangerous and very expensive. We can't win a war on the other side of the world without a sacrifice well beyond what Americans are or should be willing to endure.
Glenn, you called this from the beginning, and sadly, you were right. But we really appreciate your perspective tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Good to be with you.